Hi, my name is Bryam Delgado. I am a student of Bachelor degree in English as a foreign language at UNAD, and it is my fairy tale of the course Advanced English 2. Well, the King Jordan and the Big Dog. Once upon a time there was a strong, spirited, agile, friendly boy called King Jordan. He was on the way to see his best friend Simon Fruit when he decided to take a shortcut through the lost city. He was in love before King got lost. He looked around, but all he could see were trees. Nervously, he fell into his bag for his favorite toy, Flying Cape. But Flying Cape was nowhere to be found. King began to panic. He felt sure he pecked Flying Cape. To make matters worse, he was starting to feel angry. Unexpectedly, he saw a big dog dressed in a red suit disappearing into the trees. "Oh what?" said the king. For the want of anything better to do, he decided to follow the peculiarly dressed dog. Perhaps it could tell him the way out of the forest. Eventually, King reached a clearing. In the clearing were two houses, one made from broccoli, carrots, and spinach, and one made from sweets. King could feel his stomach rumble. Looking at the houses did not seem to ease his anger. "Hello," he called. "Is anybody there?" Nobody replied. King looked at the roof on the closest house and wondered if it would be rude to eat somebody else's chimney. Obviously, it would be impolite to eat a whole house, but perhaps it would be considered acceptable to nibble the odd fissure or lick the odd filling in a tin of meat. A cackle broke through the air, giving Kim a fright. A witch jumped into the space in front of the houses. She was carrying a cape. In the cape was a flying cape. "Flying cape!" shouted King. He turned to the witch. "That's my toy." The witch just shrugged. "Give Flying Cape back!" cried King. "Not on your nollie," said the witch. "At least let Flying Cape out of that cage." Before she could reply, the big dog in the red suit rushed in front of a footpath on the other side of the clearing. "Hello, big dog," said the witch. "Good morning." The dog noticed Flying Cape. "Who's this?" "That's Flying Cape," explained the witch. "Oh, Flying Cape would look lovely in my house. Give it to me," demanded the dog. The witch shook her head. "Flying Cape is staying with me." Excuse me," Keith interrupted. "Flying Cape lives with me and not in a cage." Big Dog ignored him. "Is there nothing you'll trade?" he asked the witch. The witch thought for a moment, then said, "I do like to be entertained. It'll realize him to anybody who can eat a whole front door." Big Dog looked at the house made from sweets and said, "No problem. I could eat entire house made from sweets if I wanted to." "There's no need to show off," said the witch. "Just eat one front door and I'll let you have Flying Cape." So let's continue. King watched, feeling very worried. He didn't want the witch to give Flying Cape to Big Dog. He didn't think Flying Cape would like living with a big dog, away from his house and all his other boys. Big Dog put on his bib and withdrew a knife and fork from his pocket. "I'll eat this whole house," said Big Dog. "Just you watch." Big Dog pulled off a corner of the front door of made from sweets. He gulped it down smiling and went back for more and more. Eventually, Big Dog started to get bigger, just a little bit bigger at first. But after a few more full of sweets, he grew to the size of a large snowball, and he was every bit as round. I don't feel too good, said Big Dog. Suddenly he started to roll, his movement so round that he could no longer balance. Help! He cried as he rolled off down a slope into the forest. Big Dog never finished eating the front door from Sweets and Flying Cave remained trapped in the witch cage. That's it, said the witch. I win. I get to keep Flying Cave. Not so fast, said King. There is still one front door to go. The front door of the house made from broccoli, carrots, and spinach. I haven't had a turn yet. The woodcutter boy scurried through the forest. I think you should give him a chance. It's only fair. Fine, said the witch. But you saw what happened to the dog. He won't last long. I'll be right back, said King. What? Said the witch. Where's your sense of impatience? I saw you once Flying Cave back. King ignored the witch and gathered a healthy pile of sticks. He came back to the clearing and started a small campfire. Carefully he broke off a piece of the door of the house made from broccoli, carrots, and spinach and toasted it over the fire. Once it had cooked and cooled just a little, he took a bite. He quickly devoured the wall piece. Kit sat down on an earth block. You failed, cackled the witch. You were supposed to eat the wall door. I haven't finished yet, explained the king. I'm just waiting for my food to go down. When Kit's food had digested, he broke off another piece of the door made from broccoli, carrots, and spinach. Once more, he toasted his food over the fire and waited for it to cool just a little. He ate at leisure pace, then waited for it to digest. Eventually, after several sitting, King was down to the final piece of the door made from broccoli, carrots, and spinach. Carefully he toasted it and allowed it to cool just a little. He finished his final course. King had eaten the entire front of the door of the house made from broccoli, carrots, and spinach. The witch stamped her foot angrily. You must have tricked me, she said. I don't reward cheating. I don't see so, said the boss. It was the woodcutter who walked back into the clearing carrying his axe. This little boy won fair and square. No hand over Flying Cake, or I will shove your broomstick in half. The witch looked horrified. She grabbed her broomstick and placed it behind her. Then, huffing, she opened the door of the cage. King hurried over and grabbed Flying Cake, shaking that his favorite toy. That was all right. Fortunately, Flying Cake was unharmed. King thanked the woodcutter, grabbed a quick souvenir, and hurried on to meet Simon. It was starting to get dark. When King got to Simon's house, his best friend threw his arm around him. I was so worried, cried Simon. You are very late. As King described his day, he could tell that Simon didn't believe him, so he grabbed a napkin from his pocket. What's that? asked Simon. King unwrapped a dog mug made from sweet pudding, he said. Simon almost fell off his chair. Well, that's all. Thank you very much. Until the next time.